Since then, since I was a 5-year-old boy, and never looked back since. I can't remember when the toys came out, but as soon as they came out, I was like, all my spends went on them. So the original Stormtrooper and Darth Vader and Luke.
As long as I can remember.
Oh yeah.
It was probably end up being one of my earliest thoughts if I thought hard enough about it.
Well, but, I had videos, didn't I, when you were born?
Oh yeah. The exact same story. Spends, goes on Star Wars toys.
My older brother, Uncle Dave, everyone calls him. He found out about RS and bought a Stormtrooper off him. Then put it on Facebook, and we was like, "Where'd you get that?" And so I contacted him. I said, "Right, coming down." As soon as we went down, you put it on, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And then
there's pictures of it somewhere. I'll try and send them to you.
And then within a week, I was like, right, that's it. They told me where they were. Is when they was in a smaller unit at the time, just like a small room, wasn't it? Ellis's mum took him down there and met the guys, and they offered him a kind of like, over the
summer job, yeah.
Yeah, summer job till college started. But then after summer, they said, Rob said, you want to stay on? Yes, he used to try and pick you up on a Friday, just looking around, looking around, trying helmets on. And I got to know Rob and Si.
Yeah.
And I think Ellis got to know Pete quite well. Ellis and Pete were talking to me saying, they're moving workshop, and they want someone else. And Ellis straight from school, so he is by trade in a sense because he's been taught on the job, which is old school.
Yeah, I mean I've spent 10 years learning.
Yeah, both been very arty, and it obviously drew us towards RS Masters. Like, for example, I used to do the granite, so I used to make headstones and put all the fancy little designs on the granite headstones. Yeah. And obviously you were arty at school as well.
But prop making definitely wasn't the plan, no.
No.
wasn't the aim, but it's where we ended up.
Yeah. Well, I was
happy for it.
Yeah. Meeting so many brand new Stormtroopers, I suppose, so often. It just keeps you upbeat, it keeps you feeling good about it. And then obviously, because we do the vlog as well, you have people come in and it's like they know you straight away as well, because they've been watching a bit of that. And it's just great. Oh, you're the daft one, they'll say.
Yeah, I think it makes it better that, well, you can maybe get a bit bored with Star Wars. The people who stay passionate about it and bring that passion to you certainly reinvigorates it. I'd say for me, for sure.
Oh yeah, so it is always great meeting.
It's the people.
Yeah,
people that makes it better, the fans.
Like Celebration, me and you.
Oh yeah.
We went to Celebration, met up with you, and really, it really makes you feel upbeat, going to conventions and stuff like that and meeting more people. People give you a knowing look walking past, because obviously they know RS, and they come over and have a chat with you and introduce themselves. And it was just great meeting people, even going in the pub later on.
Yeah.
And people go, "Oh, you work at RS? Oh, pleased to meet you. You made me a tie armour 6 months ago or 7 years ago. And it's still going strong now, and it just makes you feel good, and you're like, oh, cool." It's always extra special when you meet the guys, but can't always do that, because sometimes, like, the guys have had to go to Scotland to get someone to sign a plaque, or down to London. Can't take us all to London. So we do miss out sometimes, but it is fun.
Oh. It's amazing when you get to talk to them and just hear about, what.
Yeah.
So to most of them, it's like A New Hope. It was just a film that they were doing at the time. They didn't even bother remembering it.
Yeah. It's like
it's amazing to hear what things they remember about it and what was going on set. And,
yeah. Because it was just a waste of them, wasn't it? Yeah. At the time, but now they, obviously in time, once Star Wars came out, they appreciated what they were in. But at the time, a lot of them were like, "Oh, it was just money." It's just a wage. But but then they appreciated it once they did it. Like Chris Bunn, most recently, he's a character. Have you ever met him? Oh, he is a character. But if you're ever at a convention and you see him signing, go and have a chat with him. He's seen things. It's iconic, isn't it? I don't think they captured it with the, when they rehashed the Stormtrooper armours in the latest movies. It's so raw, I think.
Yeah. Even with the clones, like people love the clones, but there's even people that love the clones over the Stormtroopers. But the Stormtroopers always the one.
As a young lad growing up, obviously you had the Stormtroopers, and it was like me and my big brother. Like, oh, you get a cornflake box with a mask on it or a comic, and you're like, oh, I wish I could get a full helmet one day. And now we can make as many. But I love the Stormtrooper. It's a lot easier trooping in the Scout, but I love the Scout just as much. But for some reason, that was my first love, the Stormtrooper. All the way back from being 5 years old. It's amazing.
Probably need a therapist to figure out why everyone loves it so much.
Yeah,
but
it's just
it's a strange one, isn't it?
When they first show up, they touch. No. I shouldn't say they touched me. But when they first show up, it really hit a nerve. Well, I don't know why. Well, it's because I like to have a laugh, isn't it? I'm just daft. I don't mind being daft, having a laugh with people, and because I've got a driving license, I tend to drive the van for the conventions, so I'll probably meet a heck of a lot more customers, and you sort of get to know them, and you get to nod at them and what have you at the conventions, and so I suppose I get recognised, but. Don't mean to be big-headed, but I'm approachable. You know what I mean? I'm not a scary person, am I? You know what I mean? I get on with everybody. And people kept on giving me stickers, and I had nothing to give back, apart from an RS sticker, I suppose. I thought, how can I do one for myself? And RS Paul was born. So and everyone, because I did the Scout videos as well, because it's the production-made Scout armour that we have in the helmet, and so I had one of the first 3 ever made outside of Star Wars, really, and Rob had the other one, but then there's that gorgeous little Scout then. So I was finishing off on a Wednesday night. We finish at 5:30, 5:10. Stanley Blade right through the thumb. That's it. Oh, fuck's sake. I had the butterflies, so I had the steri strips. So I don't know, I had about 5 of them on it, didn't I? Yeah, I just ran the blade up the outside.
Basically, nearly a whole thumb print.
Yeah, the side of my thumb came off. But there's a little flap, so there's still blood going to it. So you can. So I'm okay. So kids, don't rush at work. Or you cut your thumbs off. Oh, by the way, Ellis is my son, yeah. In case anyone didn't notice. What? No! I am your father. I am your father.
Come on.
I was waiting for him to go, alright, I am your father. Say it. No!
No!
No!